All right, welcome to this latest installment, a groundbreaking installment for LINL Radio interviews. I am Lou for Long Island Nightlight Radio, and this is the first interview that I'm conducting with artists overseas. So I'm really happy to, kind of like expand like that. So today we're joined by Andi and Bobby from Chugg from Germany. So I'd just like to turn it over to the two gentlemen to introduce themselves and maybe kind of maybe just talk about the band as far as who the members are and what their roles are and all that kind of thing.
Okay, yeah.
You want to go first?
No, I start because you can explain the band.
Okay.
My name is Andy G. I play the bass at Chugg. That's more or less for the first all, and I hand over to Bobby.
Okay, and my name is Bobby Maddox. I'm originally from Missouri, but the rest of the bandmates are from Germany, here in Schuhdorf. So should I tell a little story? I don't know how long we got.
We got as long as you guys want to take. So
okay, so I was in Missouri, and things happen, and you meet a woman. I met her on playing a game, and what the hell? I come here not knowing I was going to be in a band and record and have a record label. But if one of these got meeting these guys, things would have never happened, So, but if it all started because I come here, and it was like 3 years after I've been here, here 3 years with my wife, now here in Germany. So, so things happen.
Yeah, we met us and made a band.
Bobby, what is your role in the band?
Oh, yeah, I'm the lead singer and the lead guitar. So
okay, cool.
Yeah. We have a second guitar. It's also an Andy Andreas, and we have a Michael on the drums.
Yep.
Yes, and my second role is very important. I drink a lot of Guinness.
Oh, nice. Okay.
Because we are a pint rock band.
Yeah.
So
you know what? Yeah. I mean, that definitely goes along with the theme of the band. Over here, it's only noon, so I'm going to hold off a little bit.
Yeah. Well, here it's after 6 o'clock, so it's.
Yeah. No, you guys are fine, and it's Friday too. So.
Somewhere in the world it's after 6.
It's 5 o'clock somewhere, and we're an hour late. So.
When I'm going to interview an artist, I like to just try to do my homework a little bit. So I was checking out the Chugg website. Unfortunately, it's in German, so I couldn't read much of it. But I noticed a couple of orange amps, and I'm not like the biggest gear hound, but I do have an orange combo. So I just wanted to comment on that because I love it. And it seems like you guys love the orange amps too. I also saw that you guys had a show at the end of June. I don't know if that's something you want to chat about a little bit. It looked like June 28th or something.
Yeah. We like to have the old stuff. Valve amps with pressure, we call it with balls.
Yeah.
And not too much this modern stuff.
Tube amps and a couple of pedals.
Yeah. Nothing much. Yeah. And it's a raw a little, and it's a sound. Maybe like the 70s, but in fresh.
I would call it a mix of classic rock and what we do, and I have a southern accent, so that's different here, and that's.
Yeah, I was wondering where that was kind of coming from, because I was listening to the tune. I don't know, I've been playing it on the station, and I was just listening to it before just to refresh myself, and I was just like, wow, these German guys do a good job of sounding like they're from the South. So.
I'm the only problem. I'm not.
Yeah, that's really funny. And just getting back to the orange amp, so I bought that amp because I didn't want to have a lot of pedals and all that kind of thing, because the basic sound of it was so good. So I totally agree with you guys there. How would you So how would you I like that tune, I Don't Know, and it's got a really swinging guitar riff to it. How do you describe your guys' sound? And you got into it a little bit, and if you don't mind talking about the writing process, maybe even of that specific track, like how you go about just creating a song.
Well,
Bobby.
I don't know. That's how I started.
I walked right into that one.
Like right before this, we play this song on stage. I said, Andy, what are we going to play next? And he goes, I don't know. And
There you go.
and then, I go and just say, yeah, that's right. The song is I don't know. So I start with the riff,
Yeah,
But
yeah, that's a nice riff.
as you know, the idea come to my head when I wrote the song that being in Missouri or anywhere else in America, a boy turns 16. Okay. So he gets his driver's license, and the first thing he's got on his mind is going to find a girl or getting to a girl. And,
Absolutely.
and, being 16 and where I come from, sometimes you don't have a lot of money and, you worry if you got enough gas to get there. And then,
I can relate.
You can relate to that. So that's
Absolutely.
that's what that song is about, is the young American boy, his first time out in the car trying to find a date. And that's.
I'm even going to drop the name of the girl, Jean Marie, that I was waiting to turn 16 and get my license to go fun. So you guys, it's like you're writing about my life right here. So
and then
you got some dark secrets out of me.
And the second verse of that song is like what Andy he came up with the phrase, and I didn't think of it before, but it's called backseat education. That's about whatever.
Yeah. All right, now I'm starting to blush a little bit. So.
Yeah, but it's funny in the USA you can drive a car with the age of 16, and if I'm right, it's not allowed to have beer at 16.
Yeah,
No.
But in Germany you can have beer at 16. But you
oh, really? Oh, okay.
drive a car.
Yeah.
Cheers.
I'm going to think about moving there and playing with you guys.
Well, Chugg. Oh, sorry.
So, Bobby, do you exclusively write the lyrics, or do you guys collaborate on that? Or
well, there's a couple of songs where these guys have come up with ideas, and like Andres come up with a line, and I added to it. But yeah, basically
most of the songs are from Bobby for sure. Yeah.
And my wife helps me.
Oh, cool.
Okay, there's a song, "A Long Distance Love." Basically, that was all her writing, but I had to fit it to make
to the song, to the rhythm of the song. Sure.
And it's funny about that song. One night it was sometimes how was it open night every last
Friday.
Every last
jam
Friday,
session is
in Germany. Yeah. There's a jam session in a lot of towns on every Friday night. It's like an open night, and that's how I met these guys. I went to a jam session, but anyway, Andreas, the other guitarist, I was playing a riff, in between things, and Andreas come back up, and he's doing the same thing, and I had been dabbling with this little riff since I was a teenager, and come to find he had been doing the same thing.
Wow.
Yeah,
that's incredible.
It was weird.
That's incredible.
And then my wife come up with the idea of Long Distance Love, because I was in Missouri and she was over here.
Yeah. And really cool. Yeah, there's a lot of evidence that song was meant to be.
Yeah.
Right there.
I try to capture it with a video. We have a YouTube video with Long Distance Love, and we try to capture it a little.
Yeah.
But it's an incredible story at all. But
I'm glad we got to that.
But we came to the jam session, and nobody knows. Something happened, and it fits. We found
that's so great. Yeah, Germany sounds fun, man. It really
does. I mean, where I come from, nowhere, Missouri, and you got to drive 30 minutes to go to a supermarket, for example.
Yeah.
And you come here, and there's just music everywhere.
That's awesome. Yeah, that's really awesome.
You can go somewhere every weekend, to a festival, to a concert, to and here where we live in Schudorf. Well, I live in 10 minutes. I live closer to the Dutch border.
Okay.
So you can scoot right over in Holland, and there's a lot of things happening in there too. So.
Awesome. Yeah, that's awesome. I'm getting if I end up swinging by Germany, you guys will be the first guys that I look up. So.
You've got
welcome.
it. You've got it.
One last thing I guess I'd like to add. Well, two things I have to ask you. One is just like maybe what are your influences? And I don't mean necessarily just like like famous acts that have influenced you, but also like personally, like a relative, a friend, or something that got you into playing. I'm just kind of interested in those things.
Well, for me, it's easy. I was raised up in a household with many singles, 7-inch.
Oh wow!
From the 50s, 60s. In Germany, it's called Schlager.
Oh, cool.
I would say, I guess you'd call it
Their
country.
type of country music.
Yeah.
Oh, okay, cool. Awesome.
German singing, very simple music, but always you can directly. And as a little child, I put my head in the record machine and
That's
tried.
great.
And then later on, my brother is some years older than me, 5 years exactly, and he influenced me. We came up with Kiss. I'm a huge Kiss fan.
Okay.
Yeah, a really huge Kiss fan. Yeah. I saw the End of the Road tour 7 times.
Oh wow! Holy cow!
Oh, I know people, they saw them more often, but
Wow!
it was my entrance in rock music. And
Right, I got you.
This was in the 70s, mid 70s, and golden age of rock music, I would say. And Kiss, I love Ted Nugent, the music of Ted Nugent. I don't want a political discussion here.
Yeah, sure. No, of course.
But the music is fantastic from me.
Yeah, I agree.
All the stuff you can imagine around this. A German band, Scorpions, for example.
Oh, yeah.
But the older ones from the 70s with Oli John Road. And yeah, I like guitars. I like more or less the music Chugg makes.
Oh, yeah. We collaborate on making mixes of things. So,
Andy, it doesn't sound like music was a decision for you. It just came naturally because you were surrounded with it.
Absolutely. Gotcha. This is the one and only thing I always feel well with. Music always gives me a good mood. I can't describe it. Music is
sure.
Yeah.
You're doing a fine job of describing it, actually. If you ask me, thank you. And so, Bobby, what about you? Who has gotten you into playing?
Well, I have to thank my mother and father and my brother to be quite exact on that. Growing up, my mother always had, you remember the old record players with the speakers on the side, the wooden,
Oh, yeah, it's like a piece of furniture, right?
Yeah, like a piece. 1970, we're talking.
Yeah, I had one.
And my mother,
you're an old man.
my mother always had. She was like in a record club. And always had the Johnny Cash and Merle Haggard and Buck Owens and all these, I can remember all these songs, and they stick in my mind. And then also, as I got older, when I was about 10 or 12 years old, my dad, he could play the guitar and he taught me G, C, and D, and, just
that's all you need to get started.
And he liked country and bluegrass. So I was playing that, but my brother, he's 7 years older than me. Mm-hmm. So that just introduced me to all the classic rock bands and you have your Southern rock stuff. And then also, I just love music of all kinds, and I appreciate like Elton. He even had some Elton John stuff. I love to listen to some of that stuff. John Denver had good stuff. And then, it's just a virtual world of music where I come from, and it just sticks in my mind. So
it sounds like, and the interview is about you guys, not me, but it sounds like the three of us have a lot in common because I grew up in a musical family as well. I have an older brother who is almost 6 years older that helped get me into music, and it's his birthday today, actually. So look at that.
Say hello.
Happy birthday, yeah.
Happy
birthday. I will wish. I'm going over there later. I wish my brother Jim happy birthday.
Your show is not today because of the birthday of your brother.
Yeah. You saw. Yep, you saw. Yep. Yeah. I usually like to do the new music show on maybe Friday evening, but sometimes family takes precedent.
Family first, of course. Yes.
All right, so last thing, guys, just just curious, what's next for the band? I mean, it probably opening another Guinness, I would suspect.
Yeah.
But what else is what's next? Do you have shows lined up? Are you writing
yeah.
something? Taking a break? What's going on next?
You can tell that.
Oh, we do a lot
in
of
order.
yeah, we do a lot of shows. We start in mid of August in our hometown, a little open air. We go end of the month. What is it? It's an open air an hour away, and actually we go up to Budapest. It's Hungary.
Oh wow!
It's for us. Okay, maybe it's an American distance, not much, but 1,500 kilometers. We do shows there.
It's a good 12-hour drive, probably.
Yeah.
Wow.
We have, I guess we made this autumn our 50 gig.
Oh wow! Holy
celebrate,
cow!
yeah.
And this is for a band. We are all at work. Normally, we have all a job and do the music besides the jobs. And I would say it's good.
Yeah, to have that many shows.
Yeah,
That's great.
Every weekend is full.
yeah.
Yeah.
But we have a band. We have a 4-piece band, and everybody wants. I guess this is unique a little.
Yeah.
Because everybody does everything to get on stage.
Yeah,
That's great. That's awesome. You're all pulling in the same direction. So that's awesome.
Absolutely. And so this
That's
is a gift, really.
Well, I mean, if you're not too busy in the coming months, I hope that you guys will, continue to stay in touch with LINL Radio and everything like that. And
absolutely.
As you create new music and will have something to promote or whatever, feel free to set something up with me. And this has been a real pleasure chatting with you guys. So, I appreciate you talking.
Couple more songs that we haven't recorded, and coming up we'll have some new stuff. And
Send it my way.
This is our LP.
Oh yeah, I can see it. Yeah, I can see that there's a beer.
Yeah.
We will go get the album to let you.
Oh, okay, yeah, because it's a little bit now. It's a little bit more clear. And is that Queen the Game album cover?
It's raining here, so it's just not.
Yeah, but it looks like right behind your head, Bobby. It looks like Queen the Game album cover is there.
Yeah,
is that correct?
Decorated with all sorts of albums and everything.
That's a great album. I got that one too in my collection.
So
believe it or not, we are very proud of it because
look at that.
We have wine.
Man, that is a delicious looking beer.
It
really is.
If you notice the Chugg Lugg logo on it,
Oh yeah, okay.
And
got it.
And then on the back we have the lyric, everything, the band.
Yep. Sweet.
And inside we have the I call it the slip, to where all the lyrics are on.
Oh, cool. Oh, that's great. Yeah, I'm, as a listener, I'm always like, the first thing I want to know is what are the lyrics. That's just something that I am attracted to as a writer. So, but that's cool that you published that.
Yeah, it was a dream to have a vinyl because it's not uncommon. It's raising meanwhile.
Yeah, it certainly is. Vinyl started to come back as soon as I got rid of all of mine.
Yeah.
So
when I buy music, I always buy on vinyl because this is for the bands. It's the best to buy a vinyl, and the best is to do this on a concert. To meet these guys, and to talk to them, and this is kind of a relationship then from a band to the fan, and for me as a fan also.
Awesome. That's great, guys. All right, so I just want to wrap this up for the audience. So if you're watching this video on one of the places there it's posted, make sure you tune into LINL Radio, or just, check out Chugg Lugg. Go to their website and stream their music. It's all available. And if you are listening to the audio on LINL Radio, stay tuned, because I'm going to feature a few tunes from Chugg Lugg coming up right up next, okay? If you guys would just hang out a minute, as we said before, and those of you, I'm so appreciative of those who view and those who listen, and we will see you again sometime soon.
And
Lou, thank you very much for having us.
Okay, you guys are always welcome.
And
thank you.
One day we will meet.